Called Doki Doki Literature Club. I do not know too much about it. You can thank Silver Serpent for asking me multiple times if I would play it. And every time I had looked it up, I was like, no, this is certainly not the type of game that I would play. And so I ignored it. I put it off. And then I started hearing a lot of positive reviews about the game, and that it's not what you think. And then when I saw that there were warnings for the game, like, you know, if you are easily disturbed or suffer from depression or other things that you shouldn't play this, well, I knew I had to play it. So, my name is Shaun. Okay, this is gonna be great. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, Sayori! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Shaun. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Shaun, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, but I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on. Wait, I read that wrong. I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Oh, fuck, I keep using the wrong voice. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned out all of this. I read that wrong. I let out a long sigh. Fine! I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Boy, she's hyped, huh? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Girls Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I gave her the perfect voice. Sayori always has nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Shaun, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. I hope there's no more than 3 girls, because those are the voices I had and I already forgot them. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wait, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. I forgot. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. They're all gonna. I can't do different voices. What am I thinking? Sayori thinks quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica, another too many names. That's right. It's great to see you again, Shaun. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Yeah, I hope Dilo's proud. I don't know if she has. I hope she doesn't have the sound on. I know she's watching. Muted. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Oh, Monica. Come sit down, Shaun. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. Oh, that was the voice for Sayori. I'll get the cupcakes. Hi, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Why did you disable Boom? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen wet, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So good! And not they're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. Dila, if you want to come in here and do a voice, you can come help. It's delicious! Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you dummy! All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. You want no part of this? D-Lo, come on, this is gonna be perfect. It's gonna make it. Come on in, come on. Come on, babe, get in here. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. You're with the cat. All right, I'll turn on the boom so you can, oh, not the boom meter, the boom replay. So if you really want. Not that, I mean, no, because the boom replay doesn't have audio. It's not worth it. It's on, but it won't show up. Back to the game. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Babe, are you here? No. Get in here. No, pull up a chair. I need... I need you. I need you. It's different when you're watching. I believe you. There's too many girls. I can't do all these voices. All right, I gotta keep going. Screenshots for days, yeah. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica... Oh, fuck. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? You know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort and start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. Yeah, not. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, somethin. I can't read my own name. What kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't... Wait, Monica, I don't remember her voice. Like, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me to her for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Here, your cup. Fuck, I can't do it, I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was the South Parky voice that I can't remember. Hey, your cupcakes, them poem, they're perms. I don't know. Everything you do just as cute as you are. Sari sidles up by Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. I can't remember the voices. That's the other girl. Yuri she's the more like staring at that level of writing. It takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have some writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Monica, I can't differentiate who is who. This is so fucking hard. Monica, who are you? Are you... okay, no, okay. I have an idea, everyone. I hope they always stay in the same order. Okay, no. Pink short hair has the, I am this. Purple has the, I talk like this. And then this girl, she's got the British shitty accent. Or the Cockney accent. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go, oh. Monica, different. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we'll meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Let's dig our terms. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would step us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Shaun? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Shaun, Sam. you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! Oh, wait, yes, I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Wait, is she the fish? Yeah. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Shaun, Zom, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Shaun, Sam. Since we're already here, do y'all want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well. Yay! Oh. Is what sounds off? Is the sound of... The sound shouldn't be off. And what sounds? I'm just reading. I'm reading the text. Happy birthday, Springtrap. Happy birthday. Props to Springtrap. Thanks. All right. I just need to wet my whistle here. This is getting very ridiculous. And I've already forgot all of the voices that I was doing. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Aw, shit. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Let's make the darkest... So wait, I'm trying to get with these ladies? Is that... That's the whole point of the game? Alright, let's see here. Let's make it really dark. Anxiety. Cry. Scars. Pain. Joy. Massacre. Ocean. Raindrops. Suicide. Cute. What are these moving? I just realized they might be no. D-Lo, I don't love these girls like I love you. Rain cloud. Pat. Oh, fear. Eternity. Death. Awesome. Tears. Despise. Grief. Shame. I don't even know what effulgent is. Effulgent. I don't know them yet. Only one of them said something about horror, and it may have been the Cockney accented. No, wait. No, she has the Lispy's voice. Pout. All right. Hi again, Shaun. Wait, can we save? Maybe I should have saved earlier. Before I made all those choices, probably. I don't know, Lawrence. Wait, Monica. What kind of voice did she have? What does Monica have? Somebody needs to write down what my voices are, because I can't remember. Oh, yeah, no, she's the Cockney one. Why again, Shaun, son? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping our promise, Shaun Thom. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come out here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What did she... Not Suki, you definitely have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, girls. Sunshine Man gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. You almost set your house on fire once. Sorry, I reread that twice. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Sunshine can't become good friends too? And Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation just put me into. Oh, Irvin brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Jeff, what are you talking about? Keep the game files open? I don't want to know anything. Don't tell me anything. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Wait, okay, that's it. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. These festivals are a chance to show everyone. There's so many accents being mixed right there. This festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way showing not to everyone. We got British, we got Australian. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't serve the problem, there. Well, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is really taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oi! That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Wait. Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Well, wasn't that why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative dummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to see Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry? Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Sayori! Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Ooh, Monica. It's true, though. I mean, it's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Jesus, Shaun. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't want to even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think that you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow, dude, I'm a monster. Jesus Christ. Props to the patriarchy here, Shaun Zom, you shithead. That's super mean. Sorry. You'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is having a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though.
I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful! The button might come up!
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
Does this thing even fit you
Oh, wait, I did fucked up. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again. Just don't say that out loud.
Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sarah's blazer button up like that?
But it's so stiffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. What the fuck am I getting myself into?
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Ooh! And you take care of me better than anyone else could anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Oh, no. What was
Okay, everyone.
Jeff, what do you mean about the files? Without spoiling, I don't know what you're talking about. Does it keep the files open? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, everyone.
Okay. Monica suddenly called out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Sometime I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did I remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I'm going to save here. Let's just save over that, yeah. Alright. Oops. I'm saving all over the place. Alright, guys. Who do I choose? Alright, chat. Who are we choosing? What's the purple hair? Because I think she was the horror person. I think that she's going to be the most fucked up one. You don't like how I'm portraying girls? Oh, something breaks? Alright. The girl who gave you the book. Yeah, which one was that? Who gave me the book? Somebody's got to know. Lawrence, I agree with you. Lawrence, are you getting invested? Something super fucked up happens in this. Like, this isn't what it seems. That's all I know. Alright. Is it Natsuki? Yuri. Was it Yuri? Yuri gave me the thing? Yuri gave you the book. Okay, we're going Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just lose my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Don't look like shit. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are used to the typical of new writers, and having been through all that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just writing them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost. Under the light. I suck at poems. Hey, you're right. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Click outside the poem to continue. I'm sorry for such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it takes so long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh, silver, good. That's what I was wondering about that. Eh? That's the relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? You just need to write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Shaun-san. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I don't know. Sayori. Oh, you said Nani. Shit.
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Shaun-san.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting.
I'm not a good writer at all.
I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly don't know what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's right. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people would, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Shaun-san poem. And that makes you feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Oh.
It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Or, well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Shaun. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Later, potato. Dear sunshine, the way you glowed through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing the forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Look at the hiccups. Ah, yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Didn't I already...
Shaun, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly. Don't spend any time with Monica. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. I'm already sick of this. Okay, don't talk to Monica. All right. Where are the game files?
I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks of writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everybody is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. It says don't... Okay, can I skip? It's skipping. Skipping what? Oi, Shaun, some!
Having a good time so far?
Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. All right, this is... I'm gonna skip Monica. You said don't waste time on Monica. Now, here's a question. Those of you who know this game, am I getting at least to the point, like, something interesting is gonna happen soon, or is it far way off, you know? Oh, they're my Steam files. Okay. Should I be looking at that now, Jeff, or later? I wasn't paying attention to any of this. I'm like bombing through it because I just... Yeah, I'll read your dumb poem. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever at everything. A hole of infinite choices. Realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Cool, creepy. What do you think? It's very freeform. Is that what you call it?
Sorry, I'm not...
Oh, I'm not really the right person to ask.
It's okay.
Wait, wrong voice.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular these nowadays. That's it. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
That wasn't the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go for the flow. Go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
Oh, Monica goes last. Okay, got it. Well, I missed a lot of it, but except the end. I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Yeah, you suck. I suck. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? No, wait, I have them backwards.
You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So you already liked it, and Shaun did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Shaun liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Shaun appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
You!
Oh wait, how was her voice?
Is everything okay?
Well, you know what?
Oh wait, no. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shaun started showing up. Natsuki! Oh boy.
Natsuki? This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting anyway, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Shaun, she's just trying to make me look bad.
It's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Shaun!
What? There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoid them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shaun?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. We're going Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait! It's not an excuse for being so mean. You should pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri?
Yeah?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this would never have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? It's exactly what I did! It was her that...
That's okay, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. This point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it hurts to take a walk and clear my head.
Sarah, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Shaun. You're too kind. I'm thankful that you're a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything. So shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah.
Okay, all right, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly. I thought you left.
Shaun, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll all do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone's like. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination.
Shaun, sir, I'm ready to welcome.
Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. Truly has been a while since Siri and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Ah, how much more is there until something else happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Blob. I'm hurting. Good lord. Can I just save here? About what happened earlier, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's just save. Whatever. Alright, I've had enough of this. Guys, we'll come back. We'll come back another night. That's, good lord. That was a lot of reading. My voice hurts. My voice is getting tired from it. I'm running out of a beverage here, and it's very difficult. Oh, man. All right, give me a sec here. It seems like... Oops. All right, 9:22. Let's see here. What game? Show... Earbuds are red. Yeah, sorry. Hey, I did my best, okay? Remember the files next time. Now, I mean, they might be there now.